We know that democratic words and forms have been written into laws. But it is the way people practice democracy that really counts. Let's ask this man about defining democracy. He studies communities and the way people live in them. He goes about his job scientifically, observing, recording, analyzing, and reporting.
That's a clip from a 1945 educational film by Encyclopedia Britannica, all about the wonders of democratic government. And this is the hook. Hey everybody, I'm Andrew Roush, and I love the University of Texas so much that if I could, I would jump in a hot tub time machine and go back in time and rewrite the Texas Constitution so that it said UT always has to be a first-class university, and that... Oh, that is in the Constitution. Okay, well, all right. God, screwed it up 2 weeks in a row. So this week we're talking politics, and whoa, hey, no need to click on another video. Listen, we're not so much talking politics as we're talking government. Whoa, hey, just stay with me here. You see, this month marks the beginning of yet another phase in the constantly churning life cycle of public policy, the start of a new biennial legislative session here in Texas, and the inauguration of new statewide office holders. Yes, our continued experiment in self-governance through the form of representative democracy continues, and we're asking the tough questions. We're getting right into the middle of it, and our man is there, deep in the heart of the action, asking the tough questions. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, Andrew, I'm here reporting in Austin.
Now, Andrew, I can't help but notice you're not reporting from inside the Capitol?
No, I'm not. So there's a press pass you have to get, and you know, the website has like a lot of fine print, and I didn't have time to read it that day, and then there was this sandwich.
So you forgot?
Basically, yes.
Great, well, glad we sent our best reporter, Andrew. Do you happen to have any information that might help us connect the 2015 legislative session with the University of Texas? Because that's kind of the point of this episode.
Yes, Andrew, as a matter of fact, I do. I know that 34 members of this year's legislature from all parts of the state and from both parties are UT alums, and I happen to know that our newly inaugurated governor, Greg Abbott, is also a graduate of UT with a business degree.
Oh yeah? What year?
1981. And I also happen to know that the relationship between the governor's office and the state of Texas and the university has been important for a long time, like back when Governor James "Paw" Ferguson decided to veto appropriations for the university because he didn't like some of the professors here, and the university refused to fire him. And then the Senate indicted him and impeached him, and later on his wife, Ma Ferguson, became the first female governor of Texas, and her successor, Dan Moody, was a UT graduate and the youngest governor in Texas history. And speaking of female governors, Ann Richards, despite being a Baylor grad, got a teaching certificate from UT.
Sounds more like trivia than news, Andrew. Anything else?
Yeah, I also know that this session is going to be really important for higher education because it has to deal with the base or formula funding budget for universities, which supports the teaching functions, and then there's the Texas Competitive Knowledge Fund, which incentivizes research. Oh, and there's a push for outcomes-based funding where a certain amount of money would be tied to certain student success outcomes like graduation and retention. There's a whole other slew of issues. There's tuition revenue bonds, which build new buildings on campus or renovate old ones and which actually don't involve tuition, and all sorts of things like guns on campus and financial aid and support for veterans and all sorts of stuff. It's important, Andrew.
Okay, all right, okay. Thank you, Andrew. Great job. Thanks.
Yeah, you bet. And, you know, sorry about the press passes.
Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Yeah, actually, I just got a text. It's the darndest thing. Apparently, the Lege has decided that we can't do these field segments anymore. So,
what?
I guess you're fired, buddy.
What are you
Sorry
talking
about that.
You're gonna cut it? Come on!
Okay, well, thank you very much, Andrew. Great work, as always. Well, that's it for this episode. Our thanks to former field reporter Andrew Roush. Good luck out there, buddy. I heard the job market's getting better. Also, if you're interested in this kind of politicking and you're a Longhorn, which you probably are because you're watching this, I suggest you check out the UT Advocates. That's a Texas Exes program, and you can find a link to that in the description down below, where there are also 3 UT news stories. You can see how Austin and the university commemorated Martin Luther King Day. You can meet those 3 appointees to the UT System Board of Regents appointed this week by new Governor Abbott, and you can see the 9-year-old kid who listened to Admiral Bill McRaven, now Chancellor Bill McRaven's commencement speech when he said, "Make your bed every day," and since then, he's made it every day. It's a cool story. Check it out down below. And instead of my normal buzz marketing for our social media channels, I will encourage you to check out the UT Advocates on social media. You can see them on Facebook, UT Advocates, or Twitter at UT Advocates, so go check it out. I'll be there too. And until next time, stay engaged, Texas, and stay hooked.